even a little way out of East London, there's another site locality for trace fossil trees. As we go into the museum, if you have a peek at these trees or these plants, right? It's warm today.
Yeah, it is.
So folks, as Michelle said, my name's Kevin. I've been at the museum for 24 years. It's been an absolute privilege working in this institution. One of my jobs is putting together the puzzle of life, particularly in our region, the Eastern Cape. And I was very much inspired by the first director up there. That's Marge Courtney Latimer. That's a portrait that was painted a few years before her passing, at the age of 94 in 2004. And Marge worked here for 42 years. And in that time, she built up collections of ethnography. In fact, the first beadwork collections actually were from her mother's collection. And then she had a great natural history interest, birds, fish, etc. And her fame came through saving the coelacanth for science, which we'll chat about a little later. As we go through, we've got this is a temporary exhibit on your right, just to commemorate World War I. And also, as we came in, we've also got a temporary exhibit there on sport in the struggle. And these exhibits move. The one behind travels around South Africa. This one's done by the museum. Yeah, come and gather around and chat a little bit about this exhibit.
Huge. Yeah.
They've got DNA of Dodo, because they've got a Dodo skeleton there. So all we need to do is do a little bit of lab work. We're putting out a publication saying that the Dodo didn't actually look like this. He reckons that that big painting in Oxford, the one Collie looked across this river and got the name Collie and also the Wobbling River. So there's actually a section of this river around that bend there where the river's about, it cuts back. Whilst we're waiting for those folk there, I had quite a good friendship with Marge. And one day she said to me, Kevin, you need to go and look underneath the Canamaria. And I opened this little section up here and got a big bauxite, this big chunk of rock in it. And in that chunk of rock I saw this piece of a sagittal crest. It subsequently turns out that that chunk of rock has the actual skull for this Canamaria. And this skull is wrong. That's just a little model now because we researched the original skull here. But Marge had the wrong skull on, but at least she had an idea there was something amiss. And they only occur here. They occur a little out of town in the Amazon Mountains, and then up inland of Durban, up through to Zimbabwe. And nowhere else in South Africa, and not beyond that in Africa. The Durban monkey, on the other primate species, if we head out, it's a Cape Park area. So on our way to Queenstown, which is 220 kilometers baboon. It's a big baboon over there. So within a small radius of East London, we have 3 primate species, which is quite interesting. Before the other folk arrived, can you imagine if your cell phone went off now and you got a message saying T-Rex had been found in North America? Would you believe it? Well, there was a fish that was believed to be extinct for 70 million years in 1938. And in 2000, I was the first time Brazilian South Coast actually discovered a population of significant of our own coast. So we have today 23 individuals on our own living at depths of 90 to 120 meters off the Cape Seaway. And that's important due to counter-current exchange. So there's still lots to learn, and we are amazed that we find a lot of these species in our area, our part of the world. Just like the manta ray over here, it's also a deep water species. This one actually, in 1948, got caught in a bit of roe in the harbour. The other Africa theory kind of alludes to the fact that there was a migration of anatomically modern Homo sapiens about 40 to 60,000 years ago. A small group, maybe 10,000, went up Africa, into Europe, into Asia, and differentiated all the people. And that was mostly the blood work, mitochondrial DNA, led scientists to that conclusion out of Africa. Very little fossil evidence until this skull was found. It's been curated by the museum since 1954, and by dating the mud in that skull at an age of 36,000 years was determined and published. And that puts it in that bracket, so it's kind of gives us an idea of what that person may have looked like that left Africa. Well, it looks like there are horses' hoof prints up there. And Red said, no, Bill, have a look over there. There's a footprint, there's a footprint. There's actually a third print over there that's been lost. And 2 months later, these huge slabs fell down. This is 1964. And those are the slabs that you see in the display case.
No. About Spain is eventually. That's why they do it, isn't it? Yeah, that's what they do it,
Wave.
All these folks probably want a picture.
And he goes with it. There's no negotiating, oh no, I want 3 or 4 or weigh them. It's all done in 2 rand, 5 rand, 10 rand, so you don't get change. It's easy, it's very fast, because these people are rushing for their taxis in the evening, and these street vendors actually do very well. Why do they do very well? It's because a lot of our African
I think we should get some coffee and get a picture of the monkey.
If you leave us out of the way, just shut.
Flame tree, but we refer to them as the flamboyant tree. You can see them all the red. If you look around here, you can see all the different restaurants, all the different pubs. I say this is a very popular area. There'll be over 1,000 people in this area most nights, running around, going to the different restaurants. On a Friday night, lots of people, even basically from a golden mile that some people were starting to refer to as a mugger's mile because we had so many muggings, to a mile now that we have virtually no incidents anymore because it's secure. The police are spending a lot of time on the beachfront making sure it's safe and making sure that it's well managed. To show you how busy it's going to be, on the right, these are two hotels, the Maharani Hotel, the Ilangeni Hotel. Between the two, you have 700 luxury beds, 700 luxury hotel rooms, and a big conference center in the middle. And over the Christmas New Year period, particularly New Year's Day, you can have about 1 million people on this beachfront, would you believe it? So you can imagine the organization to try and get 1 million people partying.
Alan was there no change, that's the right money.
That was the right money.
going to have an identity document and a book. Our identity document is going to be a credit card. And would you believe it, the Department of Home Affairs are now linked up with your bank. And you can actually apply for your identity document at your local bank. Because there's just too many people.
Oh mama! Oh mama! Yeah. Now one more.
Asal macam Razak? Safe, right? I can't understand this society. Every time, man first.
Good for others. They can help us. Okay.
No, oh, mama. Oh, baba.
Ay ngakhuluma kakhulu kaHlubi. Asike naphakathi abezo baba.
Oh, okay.
Lapha ngaphatha umkhonto nawo. Woza phela. Woza.